you're going to do the salutation again, and you're going to find the angle of Lewis. Are you all able to find the angle of Lewis? Okay. Over to the side. Okay, now on this point, you're going to do some exercise where the person's on their back. After you get done palpating, then you're going to auscultate each of those areas. And then when you come to auscultating, after you've done each of these areas and you come to the fifth intercostal space, then you're going to be listening to the apical pulse. And if it's regular, you normally just listen. If it's irregular, you're going to be listening for a minute. You're going to do an apical radial pulse. Okay? So that's, at this point, you're going to do your apical pulse. So after you've done that, so that's on your sheet. So after you've done that, then you're going to ask the person to turn over to their left side. Don't roll off the sheet, off the thing. Yeah, that one. Okay. You stay right here. There's no reason for you to go over on the other side because we're not going to do any inspection or anything. You're just going to take your stethoscope and you're going to listen at the fifth intercostal space, the mid-clavicular line. This is the time when you're going to listen. This would be the time when, if there is any heart murmur, if there's any leaking of the mitral valve, the ventricles come closer to the thoracic wall. If there's any S3 or S4, you're more likely to hear it with them on the left side if you haven't heard it any other time. So you're going to then just reach over here and you're just going to listen. You might want to listen at this time with both the diaphragm and the bell at the fifth intercostal space. So you just reach over and just listen here and see if you hear any heart murmur, S3 or S4. And then the person can lay back. All right? No. I don't want to know anything. I'm busy. You can see. Particularly if you guys don't go in order. I'm flipping back and forth. Trying to keep up with you guys. Okay? All right. Next we go to the abdomen. Now we haven't covered this in class, so but it doesn't really matter because most of you know most of this stuff anyway. All right, with the abdomen, now the abdomen is a place where the order is very important. Usually that's a place, you do your auscultation last because you want to do your inspection and your percussion and all that stuff first and do your auscultation last. And most of the other systems, if there's any abnormality, like in your lungs, if the person has pain somewhere or whatever, it may give you a chance to think that maybe you need to listen to this area more carefully. Well, that's not true on the abdomen. So on the abdomen, you're going to inspect first. So you're just going to take a look at the abdomen. This is the first time you will have seen the skin on the abdomen. So you're going to look at the skin. You're going to be looking to see if there's any perhaps if they have any scars that they didn't tell you about in the history. They forgot that they had, their uterus removed, and it was such a fun occasion that they totally forgot about her, that they had appendectomy and they forgot about her injury or something. If you look at the contour, in your book will talk about the different, how you describe the contour with the abdomen. It's rounded, or protuberant, or concave, or whatever it is. You're going to look at the umbilicus. The umbilicus in most adults is inverted. If